Hi artisans, check me out. I'm back in the studio at Stamps by Me, aren't I lucky? So wonderful to see so many of you itching to watch my live. Hi everyone, I hope you're doing a really well, having a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Can you believe it? I'm not in my craft room, I've actually got out, which is amazing. Hi to absolutely everyone. I can just see, it's brilliant because I can see your comments for a change rather than having to look at my phone, which is super, super cool. So, of course, I'm Carley Duff. This is Amala. And remember as well to subscribe to the How to Craft Network. This will just be your simplest way to keep up to date with all of our videos. Now, just subscribe, super, super simple. It will just come up on your newsfeed and it'll be really easy to keep up to date. Now, don't forget as well to comment. I will obviously keep reading the comments. I'll help you out if there's anything that you want to know. And I know already by reading your comments, there is a few things that you do want to know, and I will be letting you know the answers. But for today, as an extra special gift from Tony and myself of my return back into the beautiful studio, we're giving you an extra 10% off of Amala. All you need to do is pop it into the voucher or code box that's on the website, and of course it's Amala 10 to get yourself across the board. So that'll be stamps, papers, stencils. Fill your boots, my friends, absolutely. Right, hi everyone. Honestly, the amount of people that are saying hi is absolutely brilliant. So, and a couple of things. Obviously, I know that you're asking, where's the shoe, Carly? Where's beautiful? Don't worry, the stock has landed. It's just got to be uploaded to the website, so it'll probably be on there later today or at the latest tomorrow. So just pop on there, have a look. Now, your discount is actually valid till Thursday. So having that gives you that little bit of leniency if you are looking to invest into the fabulous beautiful. Right, look at you all. You're all ready to go? I'm really well, really excited to be here and of course to inspire my beautiful artisans at home. Now, I know you're all itching for the next chapter. My lips are sealed. I told you there'll be stencils. It won't be long. Okay, it won't be long, my friends. So I'm going to be highlighting two different stamps, but I'm also going to be adding some stencils in today and having that extra 10% off. Even if you've created your list of Amala of all these wonderful things that you wanted to buy, this is your top time because then you'll get 10% off your whole order, which is fabulous. So I'm going to be using, the first stamp that I'm going to be using is the Urban Elements. Now this is beautiful. These are texture stamps. Really, oh, thank you, Michaela. To say it's so good to see you too, my sweetheart. Hope everyone's okay. Meeting up a friend for the first time, Carol. Oh, you go, girl. I know, the world is changing, isn't it? We're evolving, we can get back out. Seeing our friends and family is so exciting and rewarding. It's just brilliant, isn't it? It's taken its time, but we got there in the end. So, using this beautiful stamp, now I've popped it onto an acrylic block, just for easiness, because I'm going to be mix and matching my colours. I've got a 7x7 piece of cardstock here, and of course, look what I got. I've got the new Salvage Patina. Actually love it. And I'm going to be mixing that in, obviously, with my key favourite colours, which are usually pickled raspberry, and of course, that brilliant different peacock feather, isn't it, as well? So using this, now you get it in two different ink pads. You get your oxide, which is like a much more vibrant colour. So your distress ink is more for blending, really. Your oxide is for adding colour, I think. So I'm going to be using the distress oxide. Pop along to the Stamps by Me website because they are all available, all of the beautiful distress oxides that I use. So I'm just going to add a little bit of colour on here, and we are very simply stamping down. Now I'm going to use my second generation stamping as well, so I'm just going to excess that little bit off. This is how you can really simply create something really, really unique. So having that second generation stamping, you can see that it's slightly lighter, but isn't that colour beautiful? It is so me as well. It's got that tealy sort of fresh aqua feel to it that I love. So now I'm going on with my pickled raspberry. Of course it's pickled raspberry. It's not picked raspberry. I don't know why they didn't call it pickled raspberry in the first place. So I'm just going to overlay this stamping now to create a beautiful background. Nice and easy. I'm going to bring that second generation stamp into the centre, because that will be slightly lighter. Then I'm just going to add some more ink, and I'm just going to take it down this side. Really, really easy. Now, once you've invested in an Amala stamp, they will last you forever if you look after them. So when you're cleaning them, make sure you use a nice clean cloth. Also, if you are popping them into air drying clay, for instance, always make sure that you brush off every single piece of that clay. Then they will last forever. Make sure you wet wash if you're using solvent inks, for instance. And I'm just going to add a bit more of that salvage patina in there, just like so. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely. It looks like Battenberg in a strange way. So I'm just going to grab my water spray. Here we go, just here. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of water over the top. Not too much. I'm working on watercolour cardstock. Hi, let's have a look. You've got Kitchen Flamingo. I love that. Let's just rebrand it. Let's call it Kitchen Flamingo from now on. I love it. So we've got Kitchen Flamingo. We've got Pickled Raspberry. What other ones do you decide to rebrand yourself? Absolutely fabulous. Now, the weather outside is gorgeous, isn't it, at the moment, which just makes such a difference, I think. Hopefully this weekend should be nice for us all, so we can all get out and about. Oh, it's so wonderful to see all of you here. Absolutely brilliant. And I've been doing plenty of recording today for all of the, you love the name of my colours. I can't stop myself, I really can't. I purposely try in my mind to call them the right colours. It just doesn't happen. I don't know why. So I'm going to come back to this now, super, super simple. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use another key favourite stamp. Now, this is the handwriting or handwritten. It's beautiful. This is from our last chapter. It is stunning. You will love it. It will be a firm favourite. You will use it time and time again. So now I'm just going to offset it slightly. I'm going to use my magnets, keep into position, and I'm just going to pick that up using my Eureka. Nice and easy. But what I'm going to do, if I just move this over slightly, is I'm going to do a little bit of ombre inking. So on the top, I'm going to add in using that beautiful salvage patina. At the bottom, I'm going to use that pickled raspberry. Shaded lilac. Should it be called shaded lilac? No, I think we should call it something else. So what I'm going to do is that middle panel, I'm going to go slightly over each of the layers of the colours that I've done previously, but just adding that little bit of lilac in the centre. And then we're just going to lay it down. It's so easy to create such beautiful... Oh, Sheena, is it your favourite, is it? Oh, I know. You need that, Carol Ann. Yes, you do. You do indeed. So now what I'm going to do, very simply, I'm just going to move that stamp over. Do exactly the same again. And it doesn't matter if it slightly goes over. Very easy to work with. So again, we're going to have that salvage patina at the top. Nice, nice. Have that pickled raspberry at the bottom. And of course that distress oxide of that beautiful lilac in the centre. And we are just going to stamp over And it's readable script. That's what I really love about this one. It's absolutely beautiful. So I hope that you're all feeling really, really inspired and you're going to get lots of your inks out and create something amazing. So you can see already there, the background that I've created, it's lush, isn't it? And if you look as well at my actual stamp platform, this is how it would appear on black cardstock, which is beautiful because you've got that ombre of colour very, very simply. You could get a second impression of that. You could very easily just grab a piece of cardstock, pick that up, and use it in that way as well. So even if you do excess stamping, don't waste that ink, don't waste that stamp. Just use your finger to lift it away from the mat and then you've got your stamping ready to go. So I'm just going to clean off my stamp nice and quickly, and of course my mat as well. So now I'm going to come over and we're going to do a little bit of stenciling. So super quick and simple. I'm going to be using the beautiful rose stencil, which was from the Amala collection. I believe it was the Prestige collection, wasn't it, that this come with? So that would be chapter 11. So with this now, I'm going to go back in with the key inks that I've used already. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that salvage patina. I'm just going to make sure that my brush is completely clean. And like I always say as well, when you are creating any sort of ink backgrounds, even if you are just cleaning your brush, never throw this away. This could be the base of the most extraordinary card that you've ever made, but don't throw that away. Just clean it all out and use it. Now I'm just going to pick up that beautiful salvage patina, and I'm just going to take this down slightly. Really nice and easy. And there's some really good low tack tapes out on the market. You just get used to your own sort of style of one that you use. And I'm just going to pick this up, and just on this rose detail, I'm going to come in just on the leaves. And then we'll just go round. Try not to lean on your work as you go, because if you're hot, for instance, you'll get white marks. It's just a lot simpler to rotate it. Now I'm just making sure that them colours are encapsulated nicely. And I'm going to come over to pickled raspberry. And we are just keeping it in the flower areas. Now you could go over the top maybe with a heavy black stamp, maybe one of our girls that we've got. That would work equally as well. But I think just adding a little bit of a stencil colour over a stamped background, absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to make sure I've got this little bit of detail here. Remember, when you're stamping dresses and stuff, you can very easily encapsulate all of that detail and just add a stencil over the top to create the pattern of the dress. That works really well. So here we go. Let's have a look. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go in as well now with a little bit of the lilac. So I'm going to pick the lilac up, make sure I'm the right way, there we go. And just add in a little bit, just to take that white edge off. And you can see how simple it is. You're all chatting, I love it, absolutely love it. So, what have you been up to this week, my fellow artisans? Have you had a really great week so far? I tell you what, time is flying by at the moment. It really, really is. It feels like, you know, it was Christmas yesterday. It's crazy. So, my colours that I've decided to mat this on, really, really simple, is I've gone for that sort of aubergine colour behind with a little slip of grey. This will just really bring it to the foreground. So I've done my mat and layers already. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to add any more water until I've attached it to my card. Now, the reason why is because then I know exactly where the water falls. Because if it goes over the layers, it doesn't matter, because what that does is it just ties it together beautifully. So I've only done a couple of little flicks of water just to sit this slightly back. It's subtle, isn't it, Susan? That's what I like about it. So if you wanted to go in maybe with one of the dashing stamps, maybe one of the beautiful, even the beautiful stamp or the high heel, it will work absolutely gorgeous. And like I said before, they will be available to buy either later on today or tomorrow. So they've landed, but they're just not out yet. We haven't had time to unpack and pop them on the website. But you can see how subtle and pretty you can create. Now, you don't have to do the colours that I've done. You can adapt this to whatever colour you prefer. So maybe you want to do oranges and yellows. That would work equally as gorgeous. Or even go for clash tones like green and red together. That would work absolutely fabulous. But I am adoring the new Salvage Patina. It's not going to be called Salvage Patina for very long, is it? I'm going to end up just calling it Salvage. Or I expect I will think of another name for it. So now I'm just going to add and adhere it to my cards. I've gone for an 8x8. Nice and simple. There we go. And then I've got my sentiment. Now this has been the best version of you, a beautiful stamp which is available on the Stamps by Me website. Again, what I've done is I've mirror matched. So what I've done instead is an alternate match. So now I've got that aubergine colour with the grey behind, and I'm simply going to set it just from the centre like so. I'm just going to grab a few choice gems. Let's have a look what ones I have in my pots here. Oh yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to have those with gold on. These are available on the website as well. These are the soft pinks with the gold fleck. And don't be too regimented with them. I know I do it all the time. But try as well to just think about how it flows. And so having the two like this, I would have to put one here for balance and then following that as well. But I don't want it in line. I'm going to slightly offset it just there. So there we go, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel inspired. I will have a good look at all your comments, and if there's any questions that you would like to know, please just let me know. Thank you so much. I hope you feel inspired. Remember, Imala 10 is the discount. Get over on the Stamps by Me website and enjoy yourself. Remember to tag me in all your beautiful creations and of course add them to the Imala page on Facebook. Thank you for joining me today, friends. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.